Morning all, I'm going to do a group of 5 rated puzzles from Chess Bowl, the play rated puzzles page. Let's kick on the next puzzle. So, white to play here, forcing moves that look like Queen A4, Queen C4, Queen A4, if Knight A5, maybe Knight B4. Let's have a look here again. Queen A4 looks the most tempting here. Queen C4 is covered by that. Knight A5, Knight B4, King B6. I'll go with Queen A4 to try this out. So Knight B4. Surely not Queen B5. Actually, Knight takes. It could be useful because the knights are stopping the king moving. So Knight B4 check. King B6. What about Knight A4 check? That would be mate, I think. So I'm going to go for this. Queen B5. This would be quite pretty. Knight B4. Knight A4. This would be quite pretty with the two knights stirring against each other. A pretty one there. Okay, let's go next. Now what's going on here? If Knight H6 check, there's King F8. If taking, there's Queen F6. So Knight H6, King F8. Now Queen C5 just taking, there's nothing that demonstrates at all in terms of forcing moves and tactical vulnerabilities. Let's look at Rook E8, Knight F8. Now Knight H6 here. I think I've spotted something. Yes. I wonder if you spotted what I spotted in that position after Rook E8, Knight F8. Can you spot a little combination? Let's just get there. Rook E8, I think, is the first move. Okay. If I think I've seen it myself. Yeah, it looks fairly convincing to me what the next move would be, and the idea behind it. If I give you on YouTube 10 seconds, or you might want to use the 10 seconds to pause the video, do so now. Okay, I think it's to get access to D8. I think it's this, because now we can play this forcing move, and then this. Okay, next one. Right, it looks as though, let's say Knight C2, Bishop C2 doesn't reveal anything about the position, or does it? Oh, hang on. I think I recognise the actual game. I think this is a classic game of Petrosian in this team match where it looks like a Petrosian game. I think I know what was played here. Yes, if I give you 10 seconds, I think I know what was played here myself, or at least it looks pretty convincing to me here what to do. If I give you 10 seconds, you might want to pause the video. What would you play here with black? Okay, I think it's to do with this Knight C2 without the bishop, to make Knight C2 more effective. I think it's Queen C4. Yeah, because if bishop takes, there was Knight C2. And now we can just mate here. Okay. Was that Petrosian game? It was. I think I might have done a mention of that at some point. Okay, it was an interesting game. So, so white to play. This looks like a mess, this position. Knight f6 doesn't seem to reveal anything. Queen g7. Bishop takes doesn't seem to do much at all either. Oh, hang on. I think I've spotted it. I think I've spotted an idea here, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy idea. No, I'm not even sure it works though, because I've just realised that black has resources after my intended idea. If black is threatening to queen right now, then I'm stumped. Black is threatening to queen. I had an idea, but I think it's too slow. What a crazy position. Unfortunately too slow. So it's really white to play. Crazy. Intriguing. Intriguing to say the least. I mean, my idea, which doesn't work, I think was this. I don't think it works because it's simply e1. Otherwise, I was just thinking take. Mind you, that doesn't work either. King h8. That's totally hopeless. Ah, dear oh dear. Is it some sort of stalemate opportunity, I wonder? Knight takes? Oh, that is the first move. So the forcing moves are queen g7, queen h8. Queen h8 takes, bishop f6, then what? King g8. I can't see it myself there. How does white actually do anything here? Is it possibly, is it to do with bishop g3 now to stop e1? No. Intriguing. The check. I wonder giving up the queens. No, it just seems implausible. King f6, king d7. I need a hint. Give me a hint. Queen sacrifice involved in both main lines. Okay, that's a pretty strong hint. So let's try queen g7. Queen h8. Oh no! I've just seen something which makes this one far less effective and another move far more effective at the same time. Can you spot it here? Oh, there's a very cruel move. This is unbelievable that black can't do anything about this. A very, very cruel move. Can you spot it? 10 seconds to pause the video. Or can you spot it here? Oh, that is super cruel combination. Who did this? I think it's king f7. Because there's bishop f6. It's mating. Black is stuck. What game was that? The specials against the Bourdonnais. Wow. What a combination. The king as an aggressive piece, to say the least. Fantastic. These demonstrate the richness of chess, these combinations. Alright, so here I want to get the queen away from f6. I think I've spotted a way of doing that. That's my little clue to you guys. Can you spot what well, it might not be that idea. I mean, it looks entirely logical though to get a queen mating on g7. So how to get the queen to f6 first? I think I've got a move which helps that. If I give you 10 seconds, what would you play here? I'm going to try my move. Okay, I'm going to try my move. I think it's this. Just to get the queen away from f6. Okay, I'm going to take here. I'm going to take here. I don't think there's any major counter combination like queen f1. Aha. Ah. Okay. Ah, I like this. I like this little finish. I think you have to be careful here as white. What would you play in this position as white? You have to be careful. 10 seconds starting from now. Okay, I think you've got to be careful which rook. I would use this rook so it's not check to get the queen away for the back row. Yeah. If we look at that at the end, so if queen takes, there's rook takes. We've got to be careful which rook here, not this one, because that's check. We just want the queen on e1 without it being check. Okay, so that, just one more for the road today. Just one bonus one today. This looks like queen c7's asking for it, taking knight b5. It looks as though that's so dangerous. King b8, bishop f4. It looks as though there's going to be a series of checks. I know there's like this dangerous, there's mate in one threatened, but I think queen c7 looks to be ultimately mopping up loads of pieces with minimum perpetual check. So I'm going to go for this. I think knight b5. Wait a second. Okay, let's think here. There's another check. There's knight d5. But knight b5, it looks as though the king can only step back to b8, and then there's bishop f4, king a8. And do we need to calculate? Knight c7, king b8. Seesaw, knight takes, king a8, knight c7, king b8, knight takes. We end up, oh hang on, clearing the back row for rook d8 would be useful. So I'll go with this. Okay. Oh! I just messed up. I thought that was winning. Maybe it is. But maybe this is a sweeter one here. Is there a sweeter one here? Bishop f4 is not it. Bishop a7, king a8. Then what? Rook c8? Rook d8? Every time we play knight c7 there's king a7. Ah. That's intriguing. Really? It's not bishop f4? So we're faced with this mate. We've got to surely do a check. Oh, I'm going to try this. It's not the correct move. So it's not bishop f4. Okay. What's going on here? Is it rook d8? Because we can still have some things, but with the rook on d8, does that make all the difference? Oh, of course it does. I've just realised something. In bishop f4 there's knight e5. We've got to stop this knight e5 resource. There's a way of doing that to actually destroy this knight e5. Of course, if we do a drag and drop tactic, rook d8. So there's after bishop f4 there's no knight e5. Then we can have this merriness here. So I think we can what do we do here? Knight takes R. Is that so trivial? King a8. Well, let's try this. Okay, now something here is going on. Knight c7, king b8. Knight b5, king a8. Intriguing. Is it knight c7 to start off with? It is. Okay, that makes it a bit easier. Running out of seconds then. Knight b5, king a8, knight e8, king a8. Doesn't really help. Oh, I think I've seen it, how to get the rook on the A file. I'll give you 10 seconds starting from now. I think I've seen it, how to do this. So 10 seconds, you might want to pause the video starting from now. I'm going to run out of seconds, but I think I know what the solution is. Okay, I think it's knight d5. And now I think it's knight b6. So we can play this rook a1. Okay, some fun ones today, I hope you'll agree. And some absolutely brilliant concepts. So if you want to try this resource, it's on the Play Rated Puzzles page of Chess World. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Comments or questions on YouTube. I'll put a link on the right hand side of the video if you want to use the link to go to Chess World. Thanks very much.